I'm going out for a walk. Maybe you can join me later, okay? "1861. Pretty self-explanatory, I'd say. Black magic for daily consumption. There must be a reason it's been here for so many years without anyone picking it. Chapter 1. Witchcraft. How to curse your mother-in-law and live happily. Capture a wild animal to associate with the victim. 80% of readers pick a toad or a snake. Wait for midnight and the moonlight to baptize the animal with her name. Free your the animal, in open country. Your beloved acquired mummy will thus lose the power of speech. Remove the earplugs and enjoy the new silence. Achtung. Unfortunately, the above-mentioned witchcraft is not effective on wives and husbands. Chapter 2. Seances. How to satisfy your edible complex even if your mother left you. Sit around a table with other people who want to communicate with your dead mother. Therefore, avoid inviting your wife. Light up a wax candle in the center of the table. Create a circle, holding hands or touching with the pinkies. At this point, close your eyes and evoke the dead towards you. Some dead people don't like to talk, so prepare an alternative medium like a pen or a typewriter. Achtung. Always remember to avoid antagonizing the dead if you want to communicate with her once again, but mostly avoid antagonizing your wife. Chapter 3. Voodoo practices. How to get revenge on the school bullies while keeping your distance. Recover some hair or nail samples from the concerned bully and attach it to a doll. Then place a voodoo doll in the center of a pentacle. Close your eyes and channel your hate on the bully. Imagining him with his head in the toilet increases the chance of success. If the ritual is successful, the doll will assume the features of the designated victim. Grab a needle or some pins to stick into the voodoo doll. Enjoy your revenge. Achtung. Don't damage the doll by removing its limbs or head. Keep out of reach of children. Chapter 4. Love potions. How to get out of the friend zone and overcome restraining orders. Acquire a photo of your future love. You shouldn't have problems after so many years of stalking. Dip some rose petals and cloves in a water and red wine solution. Bring the mixture to a boil. After cooling, drink the love potion you just completed. Wait comfortably at home for his or her arrival. Achtung. Always remember to take proper precautions. Levitations, threatening purple lights, accompanying skulls. You seem almost believable. It certainly cannot be said that they lived quiet times in the deep ocean. I can suggest a good beautician, if I may. So elegant.
Oh, God. What's that terrible smell? You must absolutely take a bath. Grab this.
Nice, clean booty. Das Braben is pretty funny.
Okay, negative thoughts.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing easier. All because of how easily I can project my complete hate of other people. Let's just hope this is the right time.
Johnny Bravo? Dat is frek, man.
He doesn't exactly seem like...
Hey, flee! Don't make me angry.
Bullying tendencies. Another point?
What do you want?
The bedroom on the upper floor is empty now, as promised.
Really? I'm calling my gang now. Be still her. Take the guys and go to the dump. Don't waste my time. I don't care what you do now. It's all fixed. Go now. Hanky Panky room is ready.
Wow, they couldn't control themselves any longer.
The lanky. Ze vind ik een xenomorph. What? Xenomorph helmet or something?
Somebody here seriously needs some Xanax. Everything okay? We'll never know what goes on in that little alien head of his.
A pumpkin man.
He looks like the school bully who always pounded on me.
A
No
small
freaking way.
Sam and Max.
There must be a serious lack of good players in this city. It's all ready. We can get started.
Where do you want us to take it?
Friday Avenue, number 13.
Do you have any idea how far that is from here? We're heading to the party. The best we can do is take it over there.
I'll settle for that.
Do you hear that? Let's move.
Moving this is proving to be much more difficult than I thought. You're really slow on the uptake. Not until I find a way to get it to Ronald's new home. I think I'll seriously start to ignore you. I'm definitely not a military. You've seen too many loop.
Oh.
Do you need some more bubble bath by any chance? I have a bottle of it here with me.
My husband will hear us.
Okay, you can go in. You can lay it down on the
sauce.
bubble bath shelf.
The revenge of millions of goldfish ruthlessly flushed down the toilet.
Shame, man.
I don't feel right putting it back in a glass bowl. Why don't you sit on it? You're having a lot of fun in there, right, little one? First rule for good personal hygiene, never neglect your own personal hygiene. Oh no, I've seen what happens in jail. It wouldn't be a bad idea, but first I have more urgent things to think about.
Piranha? That's a leaky nose. ETP. Ik zet toilet. Roes. Roes Warren.
It wouldn't be a bad idea, but first I have more urgent things to think about. You're not responsible for all the senseless actions you make me do. You're not the protagonist of this adventure game, nor do you manage the contents of my inventory.
Yo.
No, stop. Come to think of it, you're exactly all those things together. And here I thought you were the only one with such a low IQ. I don't want to risk cracking my phalanges. I am pleased to note that you're intent on proving your superior stupidity.
Yo.
As a child, you had fun doing robotic voices, too. Admit it. The best way to attract likes on social networks. Maybe you're used to this, but certain self-gratifying practices are not my thing. Let's just say my soul is not the only thing death took from me. Her arguments are certainly more convincing than mine. How to lose your beauty in 30 seconds. Someone should really tell him not to use all those bath salts. It's fine where it is. Does it seem like the right moment to you? Are you serious? Well, it's water resistant for sure. Not before he's done with his bath. It would be perfect for the wardrobe packaging. If it's any consolation, I had the misfortune of seeing such intimacies too. Well, it's water resistant for sure. It wouldn't be very polite emptying the water while he's still having his bath. The character designer of this video game must be slightly obsessed with robust personas. What are you doing locked in here?
I'm enjoying some well-earned rest. I work as a security guard at the city museum, so situations like this don't come around that often. Luckily, Ralph, my cousin, hates Halloween and offered to cover for me.
A security guard for the museum is really necessary on Halloween night?
That's what I told the union. But do you think they listened? Anyway, take this. To repay the favor of the bubble bath. It's a bit wet.
I don't even want to know where you kept it.
No way.
The museum is closed to the public, but you can enter with this pass if you find yourself in that area. If you go, let me know if that midget has everything under control.
Nice. In the meantime. Oh shit. A facehugger?
Not a bad neck warmer at all. Expect something like this inside my next gift bag. Why would I need a facehugger when I've already got you, perpetually breathing down my neck? I doubt you'd be able to cling to a big head like mine.
At night.
Winter is coming.
From Super Mario Brothers. The Miyazaki movie. Something Castle, not Castle in the Sky. Damn it, man!
Isn't it a bit dishonorable for a knight to keep a shawl on its shoulders?
Do you have any idea how cold it is in this tin box? I am almost 1,000 years old now. I must think about how to protect my bones too.
Isn't it time that you retire after all these years?
I'd like that. Believe me, I'd like that very much. But unfortunately, the Duke has never paid for my honored services.
How's moving castle?
I never knew David Bowie recruited knights.
I'm not talking about the thin white Duke, but about the black Duke.
Ah, I see. Only thing missing was the poser dinosaurs. Accept defeat, Rex. You can never compete in a race with the velociraptors.
What do you want?
Do you like being a night watchman?
I'm filling in for my cousin, just for tonight.
Yes, he told me.
So you probably know I accepted because I hate Halloween. It gets on my nerves.
What kind of childhood trauma did you suffer to have such an aversion?
Once a guy slammed a gigantic pumpkin right on my head. It took 4 days before doctors could get me out of it.
Yo.
Maybe that chair is a bit too high for you.
And to think it was the smallest one I could lay my hands on.
I suppose you needed a ladder to sit on it.
At least I can easily get to the console this way.
What about that heart rate monitor?
I'm a heart patient. I need it to check my pulse.
Maybe if you didn't drink so much coffee.
That's easy for you to say. Night shifts here are deadly boring.
Small, chubby, and a heart patient. Is there anything else?
Your sarcasm leaves me completely indifferent. You have the reigning national champion of the insult contest in front of you, in case you didn't know.
Nobody and nothing can beat my sharp tongue.
Show me then.
You will never be half the guard your cousin is, that's for sure.
That's more than I can endure.
Behind you! An aortic dissection!
Ugh! Right in the chest with surgical perfection.
From the look of things, the pumpkin shape on your skull is still visible.
Ugh! The pain it causes me to talk of that fruit makes me miserable.
Perhaps your heart has been pierced by Cupid's arrow.
So het beste. A dream catcher?
I don't want to be a know-it-all, but I remember these were used by the Native Americans, not by Egyptians. Perhaps it's the very last thing I need. Unfortunately, since I'm dead, I've completely lost the ability to dream during sleep. Clean slate. I'm not surprised you don't have any friends. It certainly cannot be said she doesn't know how to sit on that throne. You look like you're waiting for someone.
I'm waiting for one of my countless suitors to get the nerve to come forward.
What would keep them from doing it?
Exactly what I've been asking myself.
Wait.
I'm afraid everybody is too scared
Is that Wolverine on the left hand side and the Ninja Turtles?
So beautiful, yes.
And Mario on the right?
What should this mythical Prince Charming be like?
For centuries now, I've been waiting. We queens too have certain needs to satisfy. I just want to find a good mummy to spend the rest of infinity with.
That shouldn't be so difficult after all.
Don't rub it in.
What happened to the pharaoh?
The servants found him dead, poisoned by the bite of a snake. I remember I was so angry with him. Not that the two things were connected, obviously.
Of course, of course. I have a dilemma.
Don't you think you're too young?
What?
You can't be more than 15. Well, it's true that my beauty transcends age after all.
Actually, I didn't want to hit on you.
Do you think I'm not attractive enough?
No, absolutely, you are. I didn't mean to.
You better.
I'll leave you to your undertakings, my queen. Hey, Ralph, what's new? Ralph, I can't hear you when you talk so quietly.
I defeated Ralph in a dissing content.
It's a trap! Sorry, guys, but I can't fill my sweater with thorns.
Pokemon over here. What the hell is that hand doing there?
Monkeys are always so adorably irreverent. Don't even think about starting some strange snowball battle, I warn you.
That's a worm! Worms!
Smooched by hundreds of ugly spinsters because of a ridiculous fairy tale. Man, I don't envy that guy at all. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
Hello, my right-time gal.
No, right?
Though the plant kingdom can seem harmless, there's an incredible variety of ways it could lead to your demise. In the Renaissance era, belladonna was used by ladies as eye drops to give a certain shine to their eyes, but its berries are potentially lethal. The oleander, one of the most common flowering plant species in the Mediterranean area, is poisonous enough to be avoided instinctively by the whole plant kingdom. Beware the classic health axiom of an apple a day. The seeds, if ingested in large quantities, can actually cause death. In short, if you're vegetarian or vegan, your days are numbered. Eat meat. Though, come to think of it, meat causes cancer. You all die. The reasons leading to the outbreak of the Second World War are various and complex. The conflict lasted for 6 years, from 1939 to 1945. The parties involved and battlegrounds fought were numerous too. After all, they called it a world war for a good reason. Therefore, what we propose today is a brief, intense, and pragmatic summary of the entire conflict.
Funny.
I got a D in history in junior high, so go easy on me.
When I was young, I always dreamed of having one of these all of my own. And I still dream it now that there's one in front of me. Unfortunately, the only thing I could realistically take here is that bouquet. And I will not do it. I'm afraid it's just a showpiece. They'll have only left the external bodywork and very little else on the inside. I'm not 3 anymore. Surely the rodeo act that's both most amazing and inappropriate of all time. If I were you, I wouldn't make fun of that missile. That big Nazi of a doctor is still giving thanks.
Metal slug?
A generic. How are the preparations going?
Damned if we aren't on the brink of becoming filthy rich!
I'll leave you to your work.
As you know, crime never sleeps.
I don't understand how on earth that would work. Inside there are just apple seeds, but if you really want them... The capsaicin level inside is over 9,000!
Over 9,000. Wait. The door's open, guys. Yay! What's happening here?
Sometimes the best thing to do is not ask any questions. The color would match the one on my sweater, too. I'm obviously joking. Forget it. I'm only required to wear the Mickey Mouse ears, as per my contractual obligation. Am I right, developers? I think you seriously need a break.
Chucky!
He's even scarier life-sized. I'm afraid the opposite could happen.
I like to be hugged.
Sorry, Charles, but you can't just add me to your collection. The perks of being already dead. Gross! That explains the bullhorns.
Nice. You didn't love it?
There's still someone who insists on playing hide and seek? Certain people just don't want to grow up. What are you doing hiding down there?
How do I put this? I may have gotten myself in serious trouble.
Who exactly is looking for you? This room is a continuous coming and going of couples.
Actually, everyone. Let's just say that I've screwed up a bit too much recently.
You have all my respect. Further proof of the high esteem the fairer sex holds for rabbits. Cool your jets. I can't even imagine what it would say if it had the gift of speech.
Can I give you the apple seeds?
Hey, honey, look what I have for you.
Nice. Now we can open
You've
this
seen
thing.
too many Lupin the Third. I'm definitely not a...
Nice.
So, you were a carnivorous plant guard. Why open it when you could simply eradicate it barehanded from its concrete block? Thanks a lot for enlightening me. I have no idea what the combination could be. Open sesame. Hocus pocus. Aloha mora. No, eh?
No,
A device that dates back to the Second World War. Obviously, it's been defused for security reasons.
So now we throw this in here.
I can't do this while he's looking at me.
Okay. Now. What? Nice. One rule. For Fight Club. Shit, look at this. That's cool.
Be quiet, or my husband will hear us.
6 out.
Okay. Let's go to the Simon tree.
Your firecrackers or your life?
Do you think you can scare someone dressed like that? Not even a fly. Now that I notice, I've never seen a more ridiculous Halloween costume.
Really awful.
I'm afraid I will just have to come up with something else. Nowadays, our generation is too desensitized by TV and video games. Thanks a lot, HBO.
Grandma! There we go.
Grandma, two kids are out here making fun
Sort
of
them
me.
out here.
Is someone being mean to my little Ronnie? Brats. Don't worry, honey. Now Grandma will take care of them.
Oh, Grandma looks evil. Oh, wee.
You should have seen their faces.
First of all, we extract the gunpowder. And now...
Nice. Oh, okay.
I'll leave you to your
Maybe that bomb can blow up that. Can we try it out? I think maybe the bomb is.
I would need something to attach it to the safe.
Shit.
I'm running out of ideas.
What about... Spiderweb!
The thread of a spiderweb is made of such resistant material, it would make even Frodo's mithril chainmail seem flimsy. Too sticky. I won't be able to get it off my hands.
Yes.
You didn't think for a moment that someone might hear the bang of the explosion and call the police?
Days, 6 hours, 42 minutes.
So we go to the DJ and ask the DJ to turn it up.
Can you turn the music up full volume?
And that will mask the sound to the explosion.
"30 seconds should be enough. Maybe I overdid it with the gunpowder.
A playbook!
Quite a wad of cash.
Nice.
Big money.
Big money.
days.
Wait, so what do we have here now? The Bible, museum pass, love letter, a sign, banknotes, top, a wedding. So you said this we can cover the wardrobe with it, yes. Weddings.
There are some strange marks and
that's for the pharaoh. The pharaohness. Can we see?
you take her as your wife if you. You look like you're waiting. What would keep the burden of being? I'll leave you. It's always a pleasure to see. Quite a nice place. Oh, and yet don't beat yourself up. Now, I really have to, Mr. C.I.N.I.C.
No.